immense. I mean, honestly, I was thinking about this too. Like, how many premier tournaments have we had at a massive expo, massive convention like this?
It's like just MomoCon,
right?
And that's it.
Exactly. So it's incredible to see this kind of scale, and it's such a great way to represent Smash to the greater audience of the nerd culture in space. So anyways, we're going to go into game one here. Type of Fire Bells. Light going up against Raru.
And he's starting off really strong. Just to give people a little bit of the history between these two, they did fight recently at Battle of BC7, where Raru did win, you know, this being one of Fox's worst matchups. But something that Light told me yesterday, he said he's playing hotter than he has in a very, very long time. He's feeling confident. He thinks he's going to win this tournament, and one of the biggest obstacles to do so is Raru. So if he can win this set, you know, it might be curtains for everyone else.
Yeah. Man, you know, when Light is playing well, ooh.
It is a scary, scary thing. He was definitely playing well yesterday.
Yeah.
He had that set versus Omega, that quick 3-0. He came off that stage, and he's like, if I play like this tomorrow, curtains.
Yeah.
Pops that nair. He's got a pretty good lead. He's just got to be careful of that grab. Gets caught by the Zair instead of the grab, which Light is more than happy for there. He just, as long as he doesn't get caught by down throw Cyclone, well.
Well, speaking of.
Well.
And here we go.
I'm sorry.
Yep, weather report.
My bad.
Looking at that shield. Great patience, though. Looking kind of small. Are we doing it?
Oh,
Good
yes,
catch.
we are.
Yeah. Red right down immediately going into that bear to close that out.
Trying to get that dash attack into the back air, but Light unable to follow it up. And something that he's been so good at already in this set. I know we're already on the second stock, but he's just extending everything as long as possible. And against Luigi, that's difficult. Luigi usually has that quick combo break in his down B, but Light, you know, he knows exactly where he needs to position himself. He knows exactly where he needs to cut off the combos early to keep them going, to just keep putting the pain on Raru.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the biggest things, right? You got to know when you're going up against this kind of character when and where to pull back, because otherwise, next thing you know, you find yourself on the other side of reversal and a lot of stock.
Speaking of which, so I did it for the first stock, Bam did it for the second stock, and I think that might just be telling us how this set's going to go.
Oh, 1000%.
And actually, that was a not often seen Luigi reversal. Usually you just see stuff off of the grab, but up tilt, up B sure is a thing. Light able, though, to fire back in the right-hand corner, get that stock gone.
There we go. Last stock of game one here. Obviously going to dictate the rest of the pace for the course of this set. So far, we haven't seen an opening grab there for Raru, so great stuff there by Light.
Hey, you saw that there, too. Got the first up tilt and then immediately went into shield, knowing that Raru would be able to break out and then try and follow up. Really bad spot to be in. Light able to fight out of the corner. Not able to follow up with the up air, though. And he's in a terrible spot. He's not going to be dead. I think he needs to be at least 85 for the down throw Cyclone to kill. So Raru opting instead, well, for this. Yeah, going to get it on the second try. No, he's alive. No rage on Luigi. But Light just doesn't recover. Not entirely sure what went wrong there. No Firefox to speak of. Maybe thought he still had his double jump and was trying to jump and then just couldn't get to the up B in time. But
maybe he thought he landed and he was fine and he got grabbed or whatever it may be. But man, unfortunate circumstance there for that game one. Probably will move on forward for that.
The sleeves are still down though, and so you know he's not quite in peril yet.
Not yet.
Going into game number 2.
Might need another evolution.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think if he loses this game, he's definitely going to roll up them sleeves.
There we go.
Something else too, Light's definitely going to have to adjust his spacing on when and where he stands in shield, because one of his bigger problems towards the ending of that game is he would shield to cut off combos, and sure, it's great against Luigi's aerials, but then he would hold on to shield just too long, or he would do like a dash-in shield to try and bait something out, and then he just got grabbed and killed.
Right.
Don't want to do that.
Okay, we're going to make it back here, though. Goes with full jab.
That gets the shield out in time to avoid the Zair hit, too, but that Zair hit follows up straight into the dash attack, and Raru just playing his game.
Yeah, and Raru knows a little bit more percentage here, and we're going to have that kill from online.
And Light doing exactly what I was talking about, gets the Nair up smash, and has definitely clarified the distance that he wants to play from Raru at.
Yep.
He's using his movement really well to just like hover in this like 3-foot space or so, and then only aggress as soon as he's in end lag. And as soon as he's in end lag, Light's like, okay, now it's my turn.
Yeah.
I've got the frame data.
Exactly. I can leave now. Okay, we're gonna make it back here. Barely. Trying to just get more of a lead. Raru trying to find one grab, one opportunity.
Great grab on neutral get up from Light, though. He's not going to be able to get quite as much as his opponent will off that grab.
We love that.
But I think he gets plenty.
Yes.
What hit was that from Luigi? Was that back air that came out?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Good
but back
bair.
air from Light. He's got one of his own, and it's going to put
And,
Raru
yeah, we
in
hit
a
it out.
really
Yep.
bad spot. Falling Nair does the trick.
Yeah, that's another thing too, right? Regardless of, even if you're Fox, you can't let Luigi recover free like that, right? You gotta make sure, once they're forced to be utilizing the missile, go out there and make it happen.
Up smash from Raru. Going to be able to get at least one stock back, and with Luigi,
We know the
you
win
just
condition.
never know.
You never know.
And look at Light. Light knows exactly what we know as well. He's going to keep hopping around by these platforms. He doesn't want to be grounded. He doesn't want to be grabbed, but he might not have any choice. He gets caught anyway.
Okay.
Raru gets the double up air into the back air. Fair chases Light into the corner, but okay, the illusion high. Luigi doesn't quite have the movement, but he does have the kill confirms. And just like that, Light had such a huge lead, and it evaporated in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and I love the dedication right there by Raru. Not getting the full-on, conversion here.
no.
Speaking of.
No
Oh,
way.
no, why did I speak?
He's alive.
Yeah, okay, we live.
And actually, Light would probably prefer to be at this percent, because now all he has to worry about is down throw grab
And
into
you know
the
what we get
Cyclone.
here? Yep.
And he doesn't have to worry about it if he never lets Raru touch down on the ground. One more up air would have done it, but he doesn't quite get the hit. He needs an air up smash.
Yeah, so close.
Whoa.
Throw himself crazy.
Ballsy tomahawk.
And, no, what a whiff. And that's going to be that. Oh, my, that's a heartbreaker. That is a heartbreaker.
Heartbreaking loss from Light, and you see Raru taking the deepest sigh of relief. Light had a beautiful tomahawk in his face to set up for that up throw, and then tried to shark with the up smash, but he just slightly missed spaces. His spacing was perfect throughout the rest of the game, and in the moment when he needed it most, it crumbles.
It vanished. Yeah. Not the Avatar up smash. You hate to see it. All right, here we go into the game 3. Raru up 2-0 against Light.
And he's about to be up 3 stocks to 2.
Oh,
No, never mind. Light able to SDI out.
Yep.
Gets away from that 0 to death, and so lives to see another day.
Uh-oh. Still getting an insane amount of damage here. And at the right percent, we get this tech chase. Yep, I love it. Got up attack in time. That could have been curtains for that stock.
Light trying to go back to the game plan that was working at the beginning of game number 2, and it is doing it for him. His grabs have gotten so much better over the course of this set, too. He's in such critical positions. Drops down low, has to tech. The Ledge Invincibility running out just a little bit too quickly for Light to be able to pull off the game plan that he wanted, and the dash away to barely avoid the grab.
So close.
Gets in there with that up, with that Nair. He's trying to find that back air to close the stock. And
No,
dash attack fair doesn't connect. Surely this time, right?
See, goes for up throw. Getting some pressure. The up air will do it at 145. Just hanging on by a thread, though, on this first stock for Light.
Up smash out of shield.
Yep.
Trying to make this stock go away. Raru has a ton of ways to do it, and you know what? Parry off of Nair into the up smash certainly is one of them. Light gonna have to be a lot more careful which aerials he picks on Raru's shield. Now that he's shown himself capable of parrying the Nair, it's gonna be a lot more mixed between fair and dare.
Yep, love that addition. Okay, gonna catch on that roll. Easy platform tech chase into up airs, 82%. Now, wait for dodge. Yep, there he comes. And he will take the up throw.
Burns that jump quickly, but Light's not able to catch him. Actually, guess what? Never mind. Light is able to catch him.
Oh, he's there. He's definitely there. Yeah, very unfortunate there. That early jump there from Raru. Did not have to burn that, but let's see if we make this back up.
Just a little bit of panic from him is all it took for Light to take that stock, but we've seen Raru take these stocks in the blink of an eye as well. As soon as Light gets a little bit nonchalant, a little bit careless, so he's just got to keep the pressure on all the way up until the announcer says game. Looking for that grab, not able to get it, but does get the Nair.
Yes, good stuff.
Ooh, terrible air dodge from Raru, but just not punished because Light wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, but that bear is going to do it. Man.
He's on the board.
Yeah, he is gone. 2-1 here, but definitely feels like a momentum shift is happening before our eyes.
The -2 matchup now has to win 2 games in a row in order to move on to winner's side top 8, but Light is certainly capable of doing just that. And I do want to point out, if Light loses this set, he then fights the winner of Louis Money MK Leo. And so there is a chance we could see Light Leo for 9th place.
Oh, man.
And so Light certainly wants to avoid that, you know, feed Raru to Leo instead.
Yep.
Make sure that he's got the easier path up in winner's side top 8.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at this start to game number 4.
Oh, we're looking clean here. Fuel Stuff gonna get that damage. Another parry on the nair, just enough to start something off. We're not getting these conversions here. Raru not making it count there. That win condition has to be on point.
Ooh, off the ledge, Light not quite able to get that dash attack, but he is able to get that drill up smash, and an early stock gone. Light off to the races once more. Just gonna keep trying to make this damage, these stocks happen.
Yeah. Okay, oh, beautiful fair and up air. Give me another one. Thank you. Air dodge coming, yes sir.
Up to the skies. Raru burns that jump too, but he's able to get past and down. Still might not matter though. You know what I think? I don't want to jinx it because we've already seen a couple commentators curses.
Oh no, it's happening.
But as Light is up 3 stocks to 1,
happening.
I think he might have this Japanese legend figured out.
Yeah, one of the big things I'm seeing right now is once Raru's up in the air.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. But a lot of the juggling, the repetition we've seen defensively has been the same. He'll go for the double jump, then he goes for the air dodge, then he goes for an air dodge, and then he just does no button. And he's done that like multiple times throughout the set, and Light has definitely been reading it and getting a ton of damage on these juggle situations. So Raru's going to have to mix up his landings because otherwise this is going to be a cakewalk into a game 5.
Oh man! A down smash to catch that high air dodge.
Yeah. Did you see with that shoots on? What did I just see? That was so funny. Dude, that was so funny. Was that shoots on in the corner? Right when he got that down smash, I just saw the pop-off was very funny. Oh my gosh, hit him with the Pog Champ in real life, dude.
And just like that, Light has taken us all the way to game 5. And yeah, Bam, I think you hit the nail right on the head. Light, the juggling has just leveled up in between game 1 and now all the way to game 5. Raru just doesn't have a way back down to the stage, and that is one of Luigi's bigger weaknesses. You know, he's really, really strong on the ground. His aerials are good, but his air drift is bad, and so he's not able to kind of move around and get around if he's getting sharked, and so Light has just adjusted the game plan to be shark away. Raru running us right back to Small Battlefield where he just got low percent 2-stocked, so he might know something that we don't, or we could see Light hitting that winner's side top 8. Only time will tell. Let's get it started.
Absolutely. Yeah, hopefully Raru can find something here, unless we're going to get another episode of Jaws. See good lasers. Another dash attack.
And you saw the startup of Cyclone 2. Raru was definitely trying to get it out, but all he does instead is get Light's stock out. Saw Paris popping out of the chair for a second there too. Did not want to be the first to lose a stock in this game 5. That is not a good way to start. Especially not against Luigi, because now look at this. He's got the lead. He can go straight back into the corner and start popping those grabs and zairs. Beautiful tomahawk.
Yeah, good catch, but he's just going to fade back on the side. Got to get back down here.
Get off that platform, man. Uh-oh, get off that platform, man. Not quite able to connect near up smash either. A dash attack from Raru puts Light in the corner off stage.
Oh, no.
But the jab comes out, and thankfully for Light, it does.
100%. Wanted to go for the low risk, right? Immediately going to that jab, but man, if we just waited on that
No way.
Uh-oh.
Okay, opting for the fair instead. Light hard DIing out so that he won't get caught by either Cyclone or up B at this percent.
Yeah, Light needs to get this stock off now.
And you know what? He does.
Yep,
Gets the up air off the up throw.
double jump. Yes. What we've been seeing from him more often than not once he goes to the up throw.
Ooh, does get caught in his advantage state by the Cyclone. Down tilts 2 into the corner. He's taking so much damage on his trip back to stage.
Yeah.
He's capable of making this deficit up though, Bam.
Oh, 100%. We've seen these other percentage games come in from Light in the juggle situations.
Nice
just
grab.
started up. There we go.
Into the back air. Got Raru in the corner. This is where he's been making his money. He's going to try and catch that neutral get up and does so many times. Raru has just done that neutral get up.
No, going to a double jump.
Oh, man. Calls out the Cyclone too, but Raru's able to drift off stage. Beautiful grab from Light, gonna set him onto the platform where he was getting stuck earlier, and the deficit is just shrinking and shrinking.
Yeah, this is just about even here. We're gonna be in the threshold too for conversion. As I say that, we're gonna get the grounded Cyclone, and now we're on that last stock. Light needs to make something happen now.
And he does, but it's not enough to KO. 115. Gonna have to catch him on the neutral get up again, but this time Raru jumps. The down smash hits. I think he still makes this back.
He's gonna let it rock.
Light really needed one of those 2 big hits to KO because he's at 0%. He's game 5 against the best Luigi on the planet, but he brings us to last stock.
What a bait, man. What a bait on that pivot grab. He's like, I know what you want. You want the dreams that come true. Let me show you a nightmare real quick. We're going to be in 1 stock apiece.
Light, eat a couple of those fireballs, eat a couple of those Zairs. You don't want to be at 0. You'll be happier at 40, at 30. Raru, though, he was happier at 0 because Light is now just comboing him to oblivion.
Oh, no turnaround.
No way.
Oh, that's rough.
Light able to shine out of it. He's barely alive because he could have died then and there.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get him off stage, get some lasers. I like this. I like this.
Buffered air dodge comes through from Raru. Light's able to recycle him into the corner. No, what are you doing?
Dude, that could have been a nightmare.
That could have been the sell of the century. Just needs an air. No, that's it. That's it.
Oh.
No, it's not.
What?
Okay. The one time that down throw Cyclone doesn't connect is when Light needs it not to most. He's thanking his lucky stars. He's searching for this nair. He can't get the tech chase, so he just goes for the up throw again. This time, Raru doesn't double jump out of it, and so Light has to follow up. He gets the back air, and he's gone. He's off the stage. He has completed the reverse 3-0 to make top 8 winners.
Yo, my man is in the game, baby. Evolution.
And you see that victory screen up on the big screen. Victory and defeat. There's always a winner. There's always a loser. And Light is so overjoyed that it is him this time around. He will be facing off against Zomba in our winners semifinals, and I cannot believe that he has overcome yet another of Fox's worst matchups to just continue to prove himself as the highest of pedigree when it comes to playing this game.
Oh, absolutely, man. The rebellion continues, man. Phenomenal play there. I loved how he lost.